Welcome back, guys. In the previous lecture we have completed the HTML part of our JavaScript meals project. Now in this video we are going to perform the API operation using the JavaScript. So in order to perform API operations using the jQuery or JavaScript, we have to use the Ajax method. So first we have to write the script in the HTML page. Script src is equal to /index.js. So then in index.js we can continue with the Ajax method. So $.ajax parenthesis. So this is the Ajax method. In this we are having 4 different parameters. The first one will be type. Which type of request you are sending? We are sending only GET request. That means we are getting the data from the API. Second is URL. So as I said, I have posted the link in the description and this is the link. Copy here. And after URL we are having 2 callback functions. The first one is success and the second one is error. I will write the first callback function success. If our API call is success, then I will print the response in the console. Function, it will take the parameter as response. Console.log response. And if it is having any error, we have to print the error. Function here the parameter name is error. Console.log error. Control S. That's it. Now we need to execute the program to check whether we are getting the data from the API link successfully or not. So this is our application. Refresh the page. Now open the console. Here you can see we got the data, we got an object. In that object we are having one array which is called as the meals. So here you can see in that meals array we are having total 13 objects including 0. So array index starts with 0. So there are 12 indexes, that means 13 items. So for every index, that means for every object we are having 3 properties: id meal, id str meal, str meals meal name, that means item name, and the last one is item image. So with the help of these data we have to create the dynamic div, and we need to add that div to this my meals div. Here you can see we have given id my items, and from these objects we have to create a new item for every iteration, and we have to add all that items to the my items div. So open index.js. Now instead of printing the response in the console, now I will print the response as response.meals. Then you can able to get complete array. Only array we will get. We have not got the array here. Melas, meal spelling is wrong. MEALS, Control S. Here you can see. So if you print response.meals in the console, we will get only array with 13 objects. Now we can loop through this array as like our previous project. So how can we loop through that? With the help of for loop. So remove console element and write for loop. For all where I equal to 0, I less than what? I less than response.meals.length, because response is an object, meals is an array. Length is the property which is used to available for only array only. Response.meals.length and I ++. And for every iteration we have to create one dynamic div with 3 columns. Control S. So now I will create where new item equal to. So here also I am going to use the backticks, that means interpolation. So with the help of dollar and curly braces we can use the external variables instead of using dots plus concatenation, all those shit, etc. So first backticks. Then we have to create one div here, also div. So this is the div. For the div I will apply the class name as call md3, and in the div the first one will be p tag. P. In this P we have to mention the name of the item. So the name of the item is denoted by str meal, str capital, meal small, sorry, str small, m is capital, str meal. After paragraph we have to represent the image, img tag. So in this img we have to give the src attribute and bootstrap class as img fluid. Src is equal to, sorry, str meal thumb, str meal thumb. Let me check whether it is correct or not. Str mtr capital. So here you can see m and t are capital. And the last one will be meal id. Meal id also we have to represent in the paragraph only. P. And meal id is denoted by, let me check, id meal. Id is capital, m is, id is small, m is capital. Id meal. Sorry, here I forgot to write dollar and square bracket curly braces. Yeah, that's it. So this is the new item, and for every iteration we have to add this new item to our div. And I will add one more class to this div is m2, that means margin 20. This is the bootstrap classes, call md3 and m2, margin 20. So now I will add this new item to the my items div. So my items is a id, so that's the reason I need to write hash symbol my items. Here I will write add, not add, append. Append, we have to append new item for every iteration. That's it. Control S. Now let me refresh the page, it should work. Here you can see we got an error, str meal is not defined. Sorry, we forgot something. Here I forgot to write response.meals. So here for every iteration we have to write the same thing. So response.meals of I. So here I forgot to write this I.meal. Control S, because we are iterating every object in the array. So I have written directly property name for all the p tags and image tags. So first we have to write the array and the respective object. Response.meals of I dot str meal thumb, control S. Here also we need to do the same thing. Response is an object, meals is an array, and I is the index of the array, and id meal is the property. Control S. Now it should work, I think so. Refresh. Here you can see now we got the output. So later we will style this. As of now this is our output. So we got different images with IDs and names. So you can see this is the image name, that means meal name, and this is the meal image, and this is the meal ID. So we got the response successfully, and we have printed that response in our HTML page. Now we are left with only one thing, that is adding CSS. So in the next lecture we are going to add the CSS to our project. Thank you.